If you've got a business and you have a phone that's not like 10 years old and has a camera on it, then you better be using YouTube to promote that business, because if you're not, I guarantee that your competitors are. So this video is all about showing you how it is that I use YouTube to promote my various businesses and how you can get started immediately. Keep watching. Hey there, Adam Littleche from Viewership.com, where I help you build your viewership so you can grow your business. And this video right now is all about how to use YouTube, just the way I'm doing it right now, to grow your business. Now I get it, I'm a little bit biased when it comes to YouTube, considering I have a video marketing agency that focuses pretty much 90% of our energy on YouTube marketing and YouTube ads. But there's very good reason of why it is that I am in this space. It's because YouTube has really fueled so much of what I've done over the last 8 years of my life. Not only did it help me build an entire brand, Sexy Confidence, with tens of millions of views on the channel, it's also really helped me get television. I mean, now I'm a host of a popular television show on TLC, and they found me on YouTube. And most importantly, it just continues to drive my business and helps me get my message out there. So I cannot tell you how important YouTube can be to get your message out there and to build your online business or even your brick and mortar business. So don't underestimate the power of video. And on that note, I should say that you always have to start somewhere. Like the first couple of videos I created were so bad. I cannot tell you how awkward they are, how bad I was on camera, how uncomfortable I was. And I'm not even that good on camera right now, I'll tell you that much, as you can probably tell. But they were bad. They were pretty rough. But you have to get started somewhere. So even if you are brand new to video, you're brand new to YouTube, just get started. Take that step forward by creating a couple videos and see how they go. So follow these steps, go ahead and make that happen. And when you do go make that happen, comment yes below. You can even leave a link to one of your videos. I'd be happy to take a look and I'll comment and respond to you in return. So step number one is for you to go ahead and create how-to videos that your customers are searching for online. So we have one client who, believe it or not, she is a coach who helps people who are going through like a grieving process, who have either dealt with a death in the family recently or maybe suffering some type of ailment themselves, or even who are suffering from heartbreak. And this woman, she's incredible, but she is a coach and she really helps people with this. So we brought her on as a client and we had her simply create how-to videos such as like 7 signs that you're dealing with grief, or 7 ways to cope with grief. That's a better one. And what these are how-to or simple videos that we put out there to the world that are going to naturally attract people who are interested in that topic. I'm not currently going through a grieving process, so I'm probably not going to click on that video. The type of people who are going through grief, and thank God I'm not going through a grieving process, but for people who are going through a grieving process, what are they gonna do? They're gonna click on that video, they're going to engage, and they're going to become a part of that community. And the more often you create these how-to or tutorial videos and you post them online, the more you're going to build that viewership. And this is applicable for any industry out there. I just had a call with one business. They do like really high-tech glass like television sets. Again, I've never even heard of this type of business before, but they want to talk about how it is that they actually build and design these types of technology, the technology that goes into their television set. So they would create a number of different tutorial videos talking about the technology that goes into it, how to install this into homes. So what are they going to do? They're going to attract like people who are in construction, potential architects. It really does apply to any type of industry. It's just a matter of knowing what type of how-to videos to create and when to release them to the public. Step number 2 is be sure to show a human side of your business. Depending on the size of your business, if you're like a solopreneur or small entrepreneur, this is probably gonna be really easy because you're the person who's in front of the camera. So make sure to tell a lot of stories about yourself, talk about some of the troubling things that have happened in your life, some of the difficulties you've overcome, and share those stories with the world. If, on the other hand, you're a larger business, this becomes more difficult. I mean, we've worked with clients who are in the $10 to $50 million range, and sharing the human side of the business and showing some authenticity can be a challenge. But what we found is even just sharing case studies of clients that have gone really, really well, or sharing stories of customers or clients who have either bought your product or used your service and have gotten amazing results, share that on YouTube. These are all things that can really get you a lot of views. Just make sure you're not promoting the entire time. Like, give value to get value. That's what this is ultimately all about. Just to show you a human side to me, when I first started on YouTube, I was probably overly promotional. I was always trying to get people to click here, register for my webinar, buy my coaching services, whatever. And it wasn't until I made this shift when I really started to get traction, and I really started to share more about myself and who I am and give a lot of value before I ask for the sale. And that's what this is all about. It's really connecting with people. And in many ways, like even what I'm doing right now when I'm talking to the camera, I'm actually imagining an entrepreneur sitting right in front of me. I try to think as much to myself, not that I'm just talking to some machine in front of me, that I'm talking to a real human and that we can actually connect. So if you are watching this, leave a comment right there below and show your human side as well. Step number 3 is create content consistently. Consistency is a very important component to all this, and I will admit, I have 2 YouTube channels. My Sexy Confidence channel I am very consistent with. I release a video every single week, if not more often. Viewership has been a little bit slower just because we've had so much going on with this business as far as fulfilling clients. So we haven't needed a lot of necessarily new business in order to make this happen. But now, as the business is starting to grow and we're really niching down into what we're doing with the agency, I'm going to be releasing a ton more content. And I'm going to be releasing content on a weekly basis so that you know every single Thursday that a new viewership video is coming out. And that's very, very important to building that viewership. One cool thing that definitely happens as your viewership gets bigger and bigger is that if you miss a week, you're gonna get like 100 emails from people being like, dude, where's your video from this week? Like, I missed it, I can't see it. Did you forget to upload it? And you thought to yourself, wait, is this real? Is this real life? People are actually caring about my content? It's a crazy shift, but it happens when you are consistent with releasing your content. And then finally, step number 4, which I would say is critical if you have a business and you have something to sell online, or even in brick and mortars, like a gym. If you have a gym that you're trying to get people into, we've had clients who own gyms, is to run YouTube ads to directly market your business. YouTube ads are so powerful. If you are willing to pick up a phone, pick up a camera, and just make some selfie videos, you can have an enormous return on YouTube, much more than with Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram, these other platforms, at least right now for 2019. That may change in the future, but right now YouTube ads are incredibly profitable. So give it a shot. Try some campaigns. If you want us to set up those campaigns for you, manage those campaigns for you, grow your viewership, head on over to viewership.com. We'd be happy to have a conversation with you if you fit the profile of the type of businesses we're looking for. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. We're gonna have a lot of content coming out this upcoming year. And finally, leave a comment below with just other questions you might have when it comes to building a viewership, building your YouTube channel, growing on social media, because we're here to answer those questions. Thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you very soon. Bye-bye.